ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು
ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ, ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ?
ಅವ ಬದಿಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರ ನಾನು ಹಾದಿ ಬಸಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಳಿಕೆರೆಗಿದ್ದ ದೇವ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾ ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಂತ ಬೇಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನಗ್ ಬದಿಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಕೈ ಮುರ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಮುರ್ಲಿ ಜಾಪಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನಗ್ ಮಗ ಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಕುಂತಿದ್ದು ಸರ. ಅವ ಬಗ್ರಿ ಆಟ ಆಡಕ್ ಹುಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ ದಿವಸ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನ ಸರ. ನಾ ಬೆದರಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ ನನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾರ ಸರ್, ಇವ್ ಬಸ್ ಗೀಸು ಏನ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಇದನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನೀರಿನ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕದ್ದು ನೀರ್ ಬರಾಕಂತೇಳಿ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಂಡ ಹೊಡೆದಾರ ಸರ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಗುತಾನ ಸರ್ ಅವ. ಅದ್ರ ಸಂಬಂಧ ನಮ್ಮ ಬುಡ್ಡಿ ಆರ್ಸಕ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ನಾವ್ ಒಬ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣಾರ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನಾರ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಅವ್ನ್ ಕಾಕೊಂತ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಮನ್ಯಾಗಾರ ಅವ್ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಅವ ನನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟನ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅವ್ವರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ಯಾಸ್ರಾಗಿತ್ತಂತೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ. ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ ಮುಕ್ಕೊಂದಿನ್ರಿ, ಅವ ಎದ್ದು ನಾನು ತಪ್ಪಿಸಿ ಓಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟನ್ರಿ. ಓಡಿಗನ ಅವ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನ್ಯಾಗಿದ್ನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನಾ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳತಿದ್ನ ಅವ್ನ. ನಾ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬಂದೀನಿ, ಅವ ಹೋಗೇ ಬಿಟ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನ್ ಬಿಡವಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ರಿ, ನನಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಮಾತಾಯ್ತ ಅವಂದು. ನಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಾಕ ಬರವ ಕೆಲಸ ಅವ. ಆ ತರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ರೀ ಸರ್. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸ ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದ ಸರ್. ನನ್ನ ಮಗನ ಬದುಕಿಸ್ತಾರನ್ನೋ ನನಗ್ ಧೈರ್ಯನೂ ಸರ್, 100% ಧೈರ್ಯ ಐತಿ. ನಮಗ್ GT ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರು, RT ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರು ಅವ್ರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನನಗ, ನಿರಾಣ್ಯರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಗದ್ದಿಗೌಡ್ರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನನಗೆ ಭಾಳ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೋನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಏನ್ ತರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಮ್ಮನ ಕಟ್ಟೆಯವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿದ್ದ ಸೀದಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊಲಕ ಬಂದಾರ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೈ ಮುಗಿದ ನನ್ನ ಮಗನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಬೇಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರು.
Well, that was the absolutely shattered father of the victim going on to state that he will do anything in his capacity, and he is practically begging the people, practically going on to beg everyone who is involved in this rescue operation to save his 6-year-old child. He does not mind if his child faces any physical ailment or deformity because of this incident, but he wants his child back. He wants his child to be right next to him. The parents, the family members of this little one are absolutely shattered and devastated, or more so to think that it is their own fault and it's their own mistake that has led to such an incident. It is their piece of land where they had dug up the borewell, and for 15 to 20 days it was left open. Reports even indicate that they had plans of digging further as they had not found water, and that they wanted to put a casing and go on digging further, but the casing had gotten delayed, and that's the reason why the entire borewell was just kept open there, waiting for it to hog some life, snuff out some life or the other. But in this case, it happened to be their own child who has fallen prey to it. Now they are hoping and praying that he emerges out of this particular ordeal unscathed, and that he manages to escape death somehow. It has been close to 21 hours since the entire incident took place. In just about 3 hours, it will be a whole day since Timana has been stuck inside the borewell. Well, in fact, the state government had incorporated the detailed guidelines regarding the prevention of children from falling into abandoned borewells in the year 2010, and had submitted it to the Supreme Court to prevent children from accidentally falling into open or abandoned borewells and tube wells. According to the guidelines, abandoned borewells must be refilled to avoid caving, which could lead to further danger. And it's also part of the Karnataka Groundwater Act of 2011, and these guidelines were gazetted in January 2013. But still there seems to be little or no awareness as far as the safety of children around these regions are concerned. As far as the importance of shutting off these borewells are concerned, there seems to be practically no awareness especially in the rural areas, and that is what is leading to such grave situations. Meanwhile, coming back to the condition of Timana himself, he has not reacted since today. Until yesterday, there was some body movement. He was reacting. He was even crying in the beginning, but there has been no reaction today. All that they can see are his arms, which are in an upward position and probably have gone numb, and that's why there is no movement. Also, the child must have even slipped into unconsciousness. What the NDRF personnel have done is that they have lowered a knot. They have put the knot around the child's arm and they have knotted his hand so that he does not slip any further. Had this been done previously, probably the fall could have been stopped at 60 feet. Had any of the villagers used their presence of mind and lowered a rope instead of doing anything else, had just merely lowered a rope, probably the child would have clung on to the rope and would have come out of this death hole. But nothing of that sort was done. Instead, because a lot of curious onlookers came in, the child just slipped further below. He just kept falling down and now is at a depth of 160 feet in this 350 bore well. This is a 6-year-old child. He could be about 67 inches wide, and the officials really need to get to him, clamp onto him and pull him up. Well, the family members are absolutely shattered and devastated. They have 2 girl children, and Timana is their youngest child, and they are shattered that their only son is being let out to battle for his life. The family members are at the location. They're just hoping and praying that all the rescue operations bear fruit and Timana can be rescued on time. It has been exactly 21 hours since the entire incident took place. The family members are hoping at this point in time that all these efforts don't go in vain and all the efforts bear fruit. That is the pipe that is part of the robot that is being slowly lowered into the borewell. And in the big news coming in, District in Charge Minister S.R. Patil cracks the whip. Sulikeri Executive Engineer and PDO have been suspended over the incident. This is the big news, in fact, that is just coming in. Let's not forget that earlier today, when my colleague caught up with S.R. Patil, he went on to state that there will be some strict measures taken up to ensure that those guilty in this particular act are penalized. And the ones being pulled up here are the Sulikeri Executive Engineer as well as the PDO for not really insisting on the closure of this particular borewell and thereby putting the child's life at risk.